Hey y'all, it's Katie, Miss Queen of the South. So I'm gonna show y'all my pantry today and what's in my fridge and things like that, and show y'all what I normally try and keep on hand to have options for a variety of different meals. And I'll hopefully be able to share some tips and tricks along the way. I should probably preface this video by letting y'all know that we have been in quarantine for 2 months now. Normally we go grocery shopping at Sam's and we buy in bulk once a month. So it's probably been 3 months or maybe even a little longer since we've been to Sam's. We have been to the grocery store, I think like 3 weeks ago. So it'll be time to go back to the grocery store this weekend. So some of the stuff that I'll talk about, we don't have at the moment. And then we have some random stuff that we normally wouldn't have. But I'm gonna go through my pantry and show y'all what I got, y'all. Turn my camera around. Okay, so this is my pantry. It's a little bit of a mess right now. But let's just get down to it. So for our bulk items, now these are all empty at the moment, but we normally buy cereal in bulk. We buy our flour and our sugar and rice and things like that in bulk, and we like to keep them in these containers. This is Bisquick. I like to keep that on hand. I don't have any flour right now. Wish I did, but the Bisquick has been kind of saving us with that. Okay, so canned goods. We always buy our canned goods in these big packs from Sam's. I don't know how many of these are available right now at your local Sam's, but I'm hoping that we'll be able to get something like this again soon where I'm at. So our canned goods that are really important that we make sure we absolutely have on hand at all times are the diced tomatoes, tomato paste, and tomato sauce, which we do not have right now. But we normally keep these things because I make my own spaghetti sauce. So instead of buying Prego, we do this, and then that way I can do spaghetti sauce and a bunch of other things too. And then we get a big 12-pack of mushrooms as well, because we throw that in our spaghetti. And then also there's a lot of casserole recipes that call for that. So let's see what else. I like to do beans. This is one of my favorite things to buy when it comes to dried beans. This is a Cajun 15 bean soup. It's pretty cheap. It's probably like $2 or something. I don't even know. But it comes with a seasoning packet, and it has 8 grams of protein per serving already without adding any meat. You can add chicken, you can add pork. I like to do Conecuh sausage and just slice it up. That's what I normally do for our red beans and rice. So we have kidney beans for our red beans and rice, and we do that about once a month. We throw that in rotation. It takes all day to do, so I normally do it on a Saturday. But it's so cheap that if you can throw that in rotation once a month, it's really going to help you cut down on your food costs. Let's see. This is all noodles. Normally we buy this brand at Sam's, and it'll be a 3-pack, like a variety pack of spaghetti noodles, elbow macaroni, and penne pasta. The other thing that I like to do, besides make my own spaghetti sauce, is, like cream sauces. I do heavy whipping cream, and you can season it in any kind of way and come up with about 1 million different types of cream sauces for pasta dishes. Right now, we don't normally have a ton of this on hand, but we do right now. This is Suddenly Salad Ranch and Bacon, and we got this because we're trying to avoid going to the store a bunch, and this is a really good, for if you're doing a backyard barbecue and you have your meat and you got your baked beans, but you don't have coleslaw. This is a good substitute for that. And since we're avoiding the store, we went ahead and picked up some of that because we do like to do cookouts outside. Let's see, what else do I need to mention about our pantry? Oh, this one's important. Okay, so evaporated milk. You can freeze milk in the container that it comes in, but we have been doing that, but we picked up some evaporated milk because you can use this to cook with. So instead of using up all your milk that you would be drinking or putting in your cereal, you can use evaporated milk to bake with, and it's actually a lot better. I don't know if I mentioned this yet or not, but I like to keep a thing of plain oatmeal on hand just in case. Well, if we run out of cereal and milk, the kids can have oatmeal instead. But I do like having the plain kind so that we can put it in our meatloaf, and it helps the meatloaf stick better. Let's see, what else? Let's see. Obviously, you know, we're in the South, so we keep grits on hand. We got some instant mashed potatoes up there. We don't really go through those very often, but we have them. We always keep a bag of potatoes. Normally we do loaded baked potatoes, but if you get in a pinch, you can really do a lot of different things with potatoes. So we keep a thing of potatoes, and we buy a bag of onions every time we go to the store because I use those to cook with a lot. Like I said, we like to do the big bags of rice, and then we'll just put it in the little cereal containers to keep. Let's see, I really like to keep a bunch of mayonnaise on hand. So this has not been opened. You know, I got more in my fridge, but I keep extra mayonnaise on hand because I use it a lot in different casseroles. Let's see, what else? Of course, we have tons of different condiments and stuff like that, sauces and dressings, to help season. You can have the same stuff and season it different, and it tastes brand new, right? So we also normally keep a thing of Velveeta on hand just in case we need it. I'm gonna show y'all what's in my fridge here. Let's see, one of the things that I wanted to show you in my fridge is bacon bits. We use this for a lot of different recipes instead of having to spend the time to cook up a whole pack of bacon that you could be using for BLTs. We just keep a thing of bacon bits. Let's see. So, I don't know how to cook bread, y'all. I don't. And so we've been freezing our bread. And then I've been saving the end pieces so we can make bread pudding later. So instead of throwing it away, we're trying to make sure that nothing goes to waste. And that'll be for like a little sweet treat later. All right, I'm gonna take y'all out to my deep freezer in my garage. So that fridge, it actually came with our house. It's a rental house. We brought our own fridge with us. So it's out in my garage. Let's see. All right. Camera around. Okay, here's my deep freezer. Looks a lot different than what it normally does, but we always pick up a thing of chicken that we usually get something like twice that size, and then we split it up into smaller bags, and then we always get a big beef from Sam's. We'll get they sell it in 10-pound tubes, and it's a lot cheaper that way. So we'll buy the 10 pounds, bring it home, weigh it up, and then put it in the little freezer bag. We always pick one thing of fish. We try to pick a different kind of fish every time. Then we always have shrimp. This is a lot smaller bag than what we normally have because that came from our last Walmart trip instead of being able to go to Sam's. we buy 3 packs of, or it comes in a 3-pack of bacon from Sam's. And then we normally have a thing of Conecuh sausage on hand. Okay, let me show y'all in this freezer. So I don't know if y'all knew this, but these you can freeze. Cinnamon rolls, you can freeze it in the little container. But what I wanted to show y'all was our vegetables that we always buy, our frozen vegetables. We always get this bag. It comes with 4 of these smaller bags inside, and you can pop them in the microwave, and it's a steamable bag. I like to use these for chicken pot pie, but then you can also toss them in different casseroles to make more of a complete meal if the casserole is lacking in veggies. The other one that we buy is this one. It's the stir fry mix. We use it for a side a lot of times, but then you could also use it for fried rice. We normally buy, we normally buy broccoli the same way. Right now, this is all we have, but I do a broccoli casserole and a broccoli and chicken casserole. This isn't something that we have on hand a ton, but I figured it's worth mentioning. A lot of times I'll put spinach in our lasagna. So if you have kids that don't like vegetables or they don't like spinach, you can throw it in the lasagna and they all love it. Let's see. Okay, so I'm gonna show y'all the spices that we normally use. And of course I'm not showing you everything, but I'm gonna show you the ones that we use the most, that you're more likely to see me use in a recipe video. So we always have ranch, garlic and onion powder, taco seasoning, and Italian seasoning. And I probably use these 5 things more than anything else in my spice cabinet. So let me put those back up. I think that's it, you guys. If you have any questions, or if you have any like tips and tricks that you want to share with people, put that down in the comments. I hope this was helpful, and if I think of anything that I forgot, I'll put it in the little description down below. But yeah, most of the stuff that I just showed you, that's what all the recipes that I make, that's the basis for them. So hopefully that helped. Y'all have a good day. Bye.